Welcome to another SmartGov video lesson. Today this is going to go over the online public portal. This is the portal into our permit software for anybody and everybody to view details of permits in and around the city. The web address is ci-fife-wa.smartgovcommunity.com/public/home, and don't worry, I will show you where to find this on the City of Fife's main web page. Through the public portal, anybody and everybody can search for permits. There's a detailed search and a basic search feature. You could view statuses and details of those permits. You could download public notice documents, and you could also view all of these permits in a mapping feature. By creating a portal account, users will have additional features, mainly the ability to apply for permits, request inspections, and upload documents for those particular permit applications. This is what the main landing site of our public portal looks like. There's three main areas: Parcel Search, Public Notices, and Applications. And I'm going to go over those real briefly in this presentation and then jump over to the internet to show you how to go about doing those clicks to see the type of information that you want to see. As mentioned, the application section is where anybody and everybody can search for and view details about any permit that is in our permit software. If you have a portal account, this is where you go to do some of those more advanced features, such as applying for permits, managing inspections, uploading documents, and viewing some additional details mostly related to fees. On the public notice section is where we post all of our public notices for permits that require public notice. This is in addition to posting them on the site as well as in the Tacoma News Tribune, which is our paper of record. If you see a yellow notice board on the side of the road, chances are you'll be able to find out much more information about that particular project in the public notice section of our public portal. There's also a parcel search feature where you can search for individual parcels and find details associated with that parcel. So now let's jump over to the internet and go through the clicks necessary to view this information on the portal. Starting off at our main webpage, which is cityoffife.org, you're going to scroll down to Online Services. In the Online Services section, you'll scroll down to Apply for a Permit. These words here may change over the years, but there will always be a link to our public portal in the Online Services section of our city webpage. Clicking on the Apply for a Permit, it brings us to our main landing page. You could also simply Google City of Fife public portal, and the first link that comes up will get you to that same landing page. So these are the three main buttons that we have. I want to go over them real briefly with you. The first one is Parcel Search. You could search here by a basic search for parcel number, address, or owner name. I'm simply going to put in the address of City Hall, and it starts populating everything with 5411. We see we have 5411 24th and 5411 23rd, which is the parcel I want to see. I click on that, and it brings up the information associated with that parcel. You have the parcel number at top, together with some information about the owner, how many applications they have. There's a legal description for it, and scrolling down shows you more information, as well as the permits that are associated with that particular parcel. Going back to the main landing page, Public Notice is the other section. There's a disclaimer, and we click Accept, and these show the two permits that we have outstanding for public notice. I mentioned there is a mapping feature. Anytime you have a list of search results like this, you can click on Map Results, and it will take you to a map of the city, and it will indicate those permits with a dot. You'll notice that these dots are different colors. Clicking on the legend in the mapping feature, we can see what those particular colors mean. It looks like we have one SEPA that has been issued and one SEPA that is currently pending. Scrolling a little bit further, let's click on the pending one, and it pops up a window showing it's pending, and it gives us a link to click here. We could click on that, and it will take us to the body of the permit. This is the public notice portion of that permit. We see some information about here in terms of the status, what the project is, where it's at in the approval to issue range. And scrolling down, you'll also see some more information in terms of the documents associated with the public notice permit. We have the checklist, the civil plan, some stormwater stuff, as well as the site plan. You can scroll down and you can see the contacts, details about the permit. Of particular note is a comment period ending ended on April 17th, and the appeal period ending is not yet been scheduled because we have not yet issued the permit. Scrolling down further, you can see the submittals, you can see the approval steps and where they're at in the status. We notice that this approval step has a note attached to it. We could click on that note and click view note, and you could download the notice board that was posted on, on the site, and you could also download the notice of application that was sent out, and those begin to download in your web browser's download bar. And again, clicking on him, this is the public notice that gets put up on site. So again, if you ever see one of these big yellow notice boards on a piece of property as you're driving down the road, you can navigate to our public notice site page here, and it'll show you what that public notice is all about. Scrolling down further, there's some conditions and some other required permits that are associated with that particular approval. So that is the public notice section, as well as the mapping feature here. Going back to our main page, I want to go to the applications page now, because this is where you do have a lot of search functionality in our permit software via the public portal. Had you have signed in via a portal account, you would be able to click on these and it would show you all those inspections and applications which are associated with your particular portal account and the permits. And had you signed in via a portal account, you will also have a apply online link over here. Seeing that we're not signed up or logged in, this is what anybody and everybody can see. So from this main applications tab, you have two search features. One is the basic search feature, where you can search by application number, address, or name. And the other one is the advanced search feature. Real quick, I want to show you how the basic search feature works. Again, I'm going to plug in 5411, which is City Hall, and you'll see all the permits associated with 5411 start to auto-populate. There are many more than that, and I have a couple options here. I can select one from the drop-down menu, and it'll take me into the body of that permit, or I could hit enter, and it will create a list of results for me. These are 44 results, and there probably are some 5411 24th Street East in here. That is another address that exists. And again, we could map these results to show where they're at in the city. Kind of ineffective here since it's all at City Hall. Going back to the main applications tab again, we just did a search here, and again, you could enter in an address or you could enter in a name. If you enter in a simple name like Bob, you're probably going to come up with a whole bunch of different results. Bob's Heating, Bob's Burgers, anything that has Bob in it will come up. As I mentioned, the other way to search for a permit is via the advanced search feature down here. This allows you to enter in a whole bunch of different options. You could search based on the permit type. You could search based on the status of the permit, and you could combine these search fields into one search. So for example, if I want to say show me all new commercial building permits, I scroll down to select new com building permit, and I want to see all of them that were submitted within the past year. I'm going to scroll down and hit search. Now it shows me 8 results for a new commercial building permit that have been submitted within the past year. Again, I could map these results and it will show me a few more dots than we had on the last map. And again, the legend shows you which ones are in review, which ones are reissued, pending, and issued. And again, we could click on these and see what that permit is. Click on the permit and it takes you to some more details about that particular permit and what's going on. So that is the city's public portal. If you have more questions or need additional help looking for information in our portal, I would encourage you to contact us at this contact info listed here. Happy searching, happy looking through our permit software, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much and have a great day.